How's it going, bro? What are you up to tonight? What's up, diplomat? How you doing, man? Yeah, dude, laundry is a real thing, bro. It's a whole task. It's like hours and hours to get that stuff done. You have a problem or you have many problems? What are you saying? I'm not working on anything in particular. I will admit that there was a time that I just bought new clothes rather than wash my clothes. Dude, nobody enjoys laundry. Stop it. Hiccups. What? What's up, bro? What's good in the hood? Of course I know India. Who doesn't? What did they do on Cribs? Uh, Send me a ticket. I'm ready to go. In India, what religion are they? Like majority? What's the majority of the religion in India? Yeah, I definitely did it a few times. I just went and bought new clothes rather than wash all the stuff that I had to wash. Yeah, amazing content over here. I'm the best creator around. Yes, it's okay that you're 5'7". I don't think I look like DC. There's a lot of questions here. Hinduism. So they're Hindu in India? Yes, everybody says I look like Vin Diesel. Holy cow, I'm just skipping. I'm skipping. Yes, everybody says I look like Vin Diesel. I get it. I am not in an institution of any sort. I'm tired, boss. I was just curious. Can they have many wives? Like, if you're a man, can you get married and have like a lot of wives? Okay. So I guess there's a little bit of religion and like a little like religious battle maybe. I am. I'm struggling right now, bro. I don't know if you're gonna grow anymore. I know, diplomat. It's crazy, right? Polygamy. What? You can only have one wife? Diplomat, you're the man. Everybody vote for me, 2028 President Andrew McFedries. 2028 vote Andrew McFedries for president. Hello, how are you? Yeah, so you can't get divorced if you're a Hindu? You can't divorce at all? 2028 President Andrew McFedries. Vote for me. God has prepared me to be the president of the United States. Power to the people. Power to the people, diplomat. This channel is about the chaos of America. Hello, people. I only know one language, that's English. I know some people from Lebanon. I'm an old school MMA guy. I trained MMA for years. I don't do shout outs, bro. Yeah, Marco Huas, he was in like the early days of the UFC, but he was great. He was really good. Well, I appreciate you guys subscribing. It's good and friendly for the most part. It's about as friendly as it gets, I think. Oh my God. I don't watch any UFC. I remind everybody I don't even have a TV. I'm sure you're going to get into art school. It's art, it's just your interpretation. I've been waiting on for this toaster TV. It's going to be great. What's up, James? How you doing, bro? I hope James chose violence today. So we got a lot of people in the chat. James James usually chooses violence, not peace. Please, everybody, like, share, and subscribe. As Paulie says. Yeah, we got problems, James. What the hell? How did I get my first 50 subs? You know, I had this YouTube channel for probably 13 years and I never did anything with it till last year. Well, I appreciate that, James. Thank you. I'm doing all right. I appreciate you asking. Damn, we got our first sub from Mars. If you live on Mars, please subscribe. See, what about that guy? He said serious. Good job, diplomat. And God bless you. Stay hard. Who's going to carry the boats? Burrito Dorito, what are you doing? Why do I like everybody's always focused on how I look? Like, you look like this person or that person or whatever. Perrin, how are you doing? Yeah, it's Perrin, the Dorito. Jesus. I am not at work. I'm at home. I mean, yeah, if you want to look at my channel, I have a lot of videos up there. Just people don't usually watch them. They usually just come into the live session. Bring the Narcan. If you guys are new, please subscribe. That would help a lot. I've been thinking about growing my beard out, but I don't think I need to. I'm not locked in, bro. It's super cold, and I guess it's gonna be like 30 or 40 below within the next few days here. Old man strength is real. I really believe in it. There's something about an older guy, like an older weightlifter or wrestler. Those guys are really strong. Um, you would have to look that up. Just Google my name. I don't know about the fights and all that. Like, I kind of forget a lot of the history, you know? Diplomat, I'm giving you a shout out, bro. Perrin, you are not forgetting to eat. Stop it. I've never known a person named Dorito that forgets to eat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, have you ever met somebody named Dorito who's like, oh, I forgot to eat, but my name's Dorito? Well, there you go. You didn't forget. You just stated the thing. You were like, I ate at this time and that time. That means you didn't forget the last time you ate. Yeah, girls don't like me too much. It's terrible. They're always trying to like get away, you know? El, El Dorito Loco. That's a good name. I actually like that name. El Dorito Loco. All right, all right. Oh, we got farm girls out here, trust me. I worry about them. I'm worried about these farm girls. Man, I do not look like Steph. People say this type of stuff. I don't look like no Steph Curry. Nothing like him. Epstein files are a distraction. I mean, let's face the facts. There's too many. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the so-called Epstein files. That's just one instance. They're using that as like, oh, this is the most important thing for us to focus on, and it's just not. This is going on all over the world. I think it's a distraction. They just use that like, oh, the Epstein files. What a big mystery. It's no mystery. When I mean, Just look at how many kids got kidnapped in the USA, like just in the past year. There's a serious problem, and it's not just the Epstein files. It's bigger than that. No, that's not. I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about that one guy in particular. I'm just saying that they're using that as a distraction. That's one case in like many cases. You know, this stuff is going on all over the place. Let me look this up real quick. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an interesting fact here. In 2024, let me make sure here. Hold on. All right, so here's an interesting fact. In 2024, just in the US, 29,000 children went missing. So I think this is like this is something very serious and people need to examine. The Epstein files is not a big deal. That's just one case of however many people that are doing this. So what I'm saying is 29,000 children in the US went missing in 2024. And I don't think people realize that that number is rising. So then in 2025, that number went up. And it jumped up considerably because of the immigration. It went up another 30, almost 40,000. I'm just saying that the Epstein thing is just one of a million cases. I mean, this thing right here, I don't know if this, okay, like this one is different. This is like an AI generated answer. It says 460,000 children go missing in the US every year. That's 2025. But the actual cases were like, the actual cases of missing children was 29,000. That's the kids that never came home. That's 29,000 in 2024, and it's almost 40,000 in 2025. Exactly, like people know. I just think these types of things, like nobody really, good Lord, nobody really concentrates on it. They don't pay attention. So, Perrin, you think you're going to move to the U.S.? This is why you need Andrew McFedries as your president in 2028. Okay, so like the numbers are different when it comes to like missing children reports as to how many of those reports have kids that actually don't come home. Those are different stories. Like those are different numbers, you know? A parent. Holy cow. Oh, dude, that's bad. Dude, these numbers are like off the charts. I will admit it looks like something's different between the Biden to Trump administration. Like the numbers are different. Exactly. Drewski for president. Mick Drewski. I don't know anything about the stock market at all. God, these numbers are crazy, bro. Trust me, Diplomat eats enough. I don't know anything about the stock market. See, like these numbers are just so. And it looks like 2024 to 2025 was like way different. And it looks like the difference is something with to do with immigration. Oh, that's an Iowa thing for sure. Yeah, OPE is an Iowa thing. Everybody say hello to North Korea. This is too much. I don't even know who either of those people are. Yes, I am an American. I don't know. We were just talking about different things. So I like having my laptop here because then I can just like look things up. And God bless you. Tanzania. I'm telling you, man, we got people from all over the world right now. Korea, Norway, Sweden, Tanzania, from everywhere. I don't know anything about stocks. Nothing. Thank you, my friend. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You leave Perrin alone. See, we got somebody from Japan. Everybody's chiming in. Yeah, Perrin was just in Japan. Yo, what? How about that? Nobody's going to move away from the U.S. I don't think anybody's going to do that. Whoa, wow. Wow. Please search my name. If you want to know anything about me, please Google my name. And you will find out I'm going to be president in 2028. I do know what sumo wrestling is. Ugh. I don't know, bro. I don't really take a stance on anything. You'd have to ask me some questions or something. What the heck? I'm not really a wrestler. I would say no on that. Oh, I didn't realize you were asking me if, like, what my stances were based on me being president. Sorry, I had that confused. That's different. That's a totally different thing. My stance is power to the people. Give us our money back. How about that? We need our money back. Right. Like, are we going to get our money back or what? See, Anna's all about it. Anna's going to be my, what do they call that? First, Anna's my first lady. Power to the people, give us our money back, give us our land, give us the things that we created. Let me ask you guys a question, since there's quite a few people in the chat. Let me ask you this. Do you guys think that the prison system is working in America? This is a real question. Do you guys think that the prison system is working in America? Right. So what would you guys do to change it? Like, would it be like work programs? Would it be detention centers? Like, what would you do to change it? Because I mean, I see that a lot of people disagree with like the legal system. Okay, so turn it into public service. Don't put people in prisons. You would just go into like maybe some sort of like tracking system where people have to work. Okay, that makes sense. Right. So, like, what do you guys think about, okay, like politicians or people with money who, like, clearly they get convicted of crimes, they just don't have to go to prison. Like if any of us were to get convicted of a crime, we're in big trouble. But if you're a politician or you have a lot of money, you don't have to go to prison. Like, how's that work? Everybody, we're gonna free the diddler. Okay, so we should implement more psychology, or you said psychology, but we should implement more therapy. I'm trying to read your comment. Okay, so that's a really interesting thing. What do you guys think about the police officers who break the law while they're doing their work? What should we do with them? Exactly. See, like this qualified immunity thing, that's kind of a big deal. I should be a commercial actor, you're right. you you want to move in with me, why? Right. So this is a big deal. Like, wouldn't you think that police officers should be held at a higher standard than like a citizen when it comes to making these kind of judgments? He said, tax them for every crime. Yeah, I mean, because apparently they know the law, right? They should know the law better than anyone. Okay, so this is my thought. My thought is, my thought is, if a police officer knows the law and they have sworn to protect the people under those laws, shouldn't those police officers be held at a higher standard of abiding by those laws? That only makes sense to me. Like, so if they were to break a law or to do something wrong or misuse or abuse those rules or those laws, shouldn't they be at, like, I guess I would say, shouldn't they be treated like more harshly because of what they did? Yeah, it just doesn't make, some of this stuff doesn't make sense. Anyways, I guess it's a lot to put together, but when somebody asked me what my political stances were, I would think like these are some of my thoughts about the way our government is run, the way our police officers, and I don't know, I feel like the people need to be able to make the choice I guess what I'm saying is, I feel as if police officers, if they know the law and if they break a law, shouldn't they be held at a higher standard, or like it should be a higher price to pay because they knew what they were doing. They study the law. I mean, if anybody should be held at a higher standard, it should be them, I would say. Yeah, so I think you guys know what I'm saying. I don't know. So like, this is what this is what I would do if I was president. I would definitely I'd give the power back to the people, give them their money back, right? But I just feel like there's so many things that are just, it's already written. I just don't know why anybody doesn't enforce it. Yeah, exactly. And I think if they didn't have that, they wouldn't do some of the things that they do. Okay, so here's another thing. I'm not saying cops are bad. I'm saying we need to level the playing field for politicians, people who have money or no money or whatever the deal is. Um, it should be the same across the board. Yeah, I'm all about it. Like, I support police officers because I know they have to go through a lot, but there's a lot that's going on right now that's just not, I don't think it's right. No, I'm not saying the cops are bad. What I'm saying is that if everybody was held at the same levels for the actions they take and what they do, then we would probably have less issues and problems. I also think that if you give the people the ability to enforce rules and laws and things like that, we're going to have a lot less problems. Yeah, so that's what we were talking about, is take the immunity away and hold everybody to the same laws and rules that we create for citizens, regular people, that everybody else should be held to those same rules, the same laws. Andrew McFedries, 2028. We're going to be in there. We already have separate departments for investigating crimes. Thanks a lot, bro. I never said anything about not having cops. That's not what I said. All right, what else should we tackle? Since I'm going to be the president, you guys need to give me some ideas here. Free guns for everyone? That sounds like a good idea, actually. I think they do that in Israel, don't they? The next topic is free guns for all Americans. So, okay, this is what we're going to do. If I'm a president, I'm just going to outsource the guys who make guns to make sure that there's guns in every household in America. Oh yeah, and we're going to make football again. The gridiron. We're going back to the gridiron. That'll be 5th on my list. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know about this testing thing. Yeah, guns for everybody. That's what the Constitution says, right? Hey, you know what? I gotta be honest. I'm not a very political person, but Texas, I think Texas has it right. A lot of the stuff they do in Texas is actually pretty good. That's right. God bless America. You don't want AK-47s. Those are imports. We got to be American made, bro. This is great. Yeah, there you go. M4A1s. I got you, man. As soon as I'm president, oh yeah, Springfield. How about I give you 5 Armalites and 2 1911s in every household? Yeah, Smith and Wesson needs to retire. See? I think everybody needs to vote for me. You can't get AKs. AKs are imports. Okay, Remingtons. Definitely Remington. We're going to stick with that. 1911s, we'll stick with those. Beretta is an import, bro. No SIGs. We can do M16s. Those are all right. I don't think I'm that smart. I will give every American citizen 9 weapons. I think 9 is a good number for some reason. 9 weapons of their choice from my list. The Gucci of handguns. Desert Eagle is great, but I think that's an import. I think Desert Eagle, where do they come from? Nah, I'm not very smart. All right, you guys are gonna have to buy your own helicopters. All right, I'm not giving out helicopters. Well, what? You know what? Just drop it. Just drop it. Bro, you're not getting a helicopter, dude. It ain't happening. It's not happening, man. You guys, no heavy machinery. I can't just give people tanks. It's not going to work like that. We could probably work on the drones, okay? We could probably do some drone stuff. But not tanks and helicopters. Like, no. No, it's not working, man. What's up, Levante? I see you. Flamethrowers need to get put back into use. That's for sure. We got to have flamethrowers. I'm glad you brought that up. This is great brainstorming. This is a great session right now. I'm like really enjoying it. I do have Instagram, yes. Well, guess what? I'll take flamethrowers off that list so that we can use them. See, we got people in Argentina. Sorry, we're talking about a lot of American stuff. What'd you say, bro? Did you say I'm an American hero? That would be amazing. My mother would be so proud. That's what we're talking about right now. What do you mean? The cause of gun violence. I don't know. What is it? Shoot, Paulie, tell me. I would say that gun violence is the same as vehicular homicide. It's like the same thing. Like it's people who don't know how to use guns, people that don't know how to drive cars. It's the same thing. What? All right. As president, I'm going to say that anybody who disagrees with me is going to have a real problem. What I'm saying is, like, anything can be a weapon. It depends on how people use it. That's where I'm going with it. I was kind of joking around, but I know people can't tell when I joke. I'm saying that anything can be a weapon. So what are we going to do? Are we going to ban scissors? Are we going to ban bowling pins? Or, are we going to ban lawnmowers? I don't know. Anything can be a weapon. Yes, I'm going to be president in 2028. That's what we're talking about. hell is that? Oh, that would be crazy. I think I'll do pretty good too, Levante. Yeah, I don't know anything about Canada. I don't pay attention to Canada. Um, I think that man, that's I can't keep up with all the comments. There's too much going on. What? It's all good. We're just having a good time with it. That's about it. I have an answer for the weight loss thing. All right, Levante, see you later, man. If you guys are new, please subscribe. I'm probably going to close this up here in a bit. I've been running this live for a while. Well, number one, you don't eat as much. That's a start. But I really live off of lean meats. Lean meats, get your meats in every day as far as like chicken, turkey, steak, fish. Chicken, turkey, steak, fish, you should do all right. And a lot of vegetables and fruits, you should be okay. It's pretty simple. If you don't eat meat, I don't know what to tell you. I know I got to close my blinds because I'm going to be running for president. Somebody's probably going to assassinate me. I would stay away from beans for protein. I just said there's multiple types of meats. Yes, when you eat a lot of fish, any kind of fish, could be seafood or freshwater or salt water, you do have to be careful about toxins in the fish. That's a real thing. But that's why I say it's like multiples. It's not like just one, you don't want to just eat a ton of fish. Like chicken, turkey, steak, fish, multiple types. Because beans are more like soy products, and it's going to give you some other issues. I don't know what's hard. Just be yourself, bro. If you're going to be an influencer, just be yourself. I don't consider, like, people are saying I'm an influencer. I don't think so. Or people say I'm a streamer. I don't think I'm a streamer either. Nah, bro. So to be straightforward about, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, so the reason I brought up beans and soy is because if you're eating a mix of beans, there's usually going to be like some kind of soybeans in there. Or you're going to start on this so-called beans for protein diet, and usually you're going to get soybeans. I would just stay away from soy products, especially if you're a man. Well, it wasn't wrong. It was just, I guess I was saying it a little, I was a little off on how I was saying it. I guess what I'm saying is that if you start looking at beans as a protein source, you can use that. It's just that, like, if people start taking in soy is typically not good for guys. Yeah, I got to be fair. I'll just tell you the truth. I'm not a fan of being a strict vegetarian. Yeah, but I believe tofu is like a man-made product, isn't it? Yeah, here we are. Tofu is like it's like a bean product. Soybeans are in there as well, I guess. I'm not a big fan. No, I knew right away, like tofu is like a man-made product. It's just that it's changed so much. It depends on what recipes you're using as well. Yeah, so I think that especially American society, we eat way too much food. But I don't think you can go wrong if you're getting lean meats, vegetables, and fruits. If you kind of stick to that, you should be okay. A lot of these other things you guys are mentioning, I'm just kind of like, whatever. Whoa. I read the Bible, but I have not read the whole Bible. All right, man. I appreciate it. It's been fun. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I need to close this up. I'm gonna close up this YouTube live. But I'll probably try to post some more tomorrow, videos, or maybe get back online. See you later, bro. Everybody, I'm signing off. If you guys are new, please subscribe. And God bless you, brother. Jesus loves you. I'm going to be a preacher, maybe. Maybe I won't go for president. Maybe I'll just be like a preacher. I'll just do that. He said same thing. It's the same thing. Preacher, president, same thing. All right, if you guys are new, please subscribe. I'm going to shut this thing down. I'm doing all right, but I was just about to shut this YouTube live down. I've been on here way too long. McFedries is Scottish. My people are from Scotland. I see you, bro. But I'm gonna close this up. Unless you guys got something really important to say. All right, guys, I'm going to shut this down. If you're new, please subscribe. Andrew McFedries, 2028. We're going to do it. We're going to take over the U.S., okay? Me and all the subscribers. Anyways, I'm shutting this down. I'm going to be president 2028. Thanks for your vote. All right, guys.